I'm going to do a quick live. We only got about an hour before I got to get dressed. But I'm in my PJs. Woke up a little bit ago, woke up a little late, but it ain't no big deal. Stuff happens, you know. But we're going to try to get my friend's yard cleaned up today. Live from my doctor's office. That might be interesting for y'all to see how the system works. Y'all are probably going to be just sat there off to the side and just listening to it. But it's y'all are going to see that you only get a few words in guys before they start talking about more pills, guys. And I mean, that is their thing, dude. If you are mentally or physically, handicapped in any way, man, that's what they do. They shove pills down your throat. Just shove them, shove them, shove them, shove them, shove them. And they don't stop. They're constantly adding new medications. And it's not right. I had mentioned briefly before that I was on Ritalin as a child. Guys, that stuff locks you in your own head. Like, you can't do anything. And you're open to suggestion. Like, badly open to suggestion. Say your child's on Ritalin, been on it for a minute, and they're on a high dose, not a low dose, they're on a high dose. Your kid is literally going to do what anybody asks them to do. And it's not their fault. Don't take it out on the baby. He didn't mean for it to happen. He can't control himself. So you got to be really careful with things like that. Because honestly, these schools like to over-medicate children. It's not under medication. They like to over-medicate your children. And a lot of them want to put kids on medication that are just really smart, bored in class. I've seen many, many, many kids that were just so brilliant, they didn't, all through school, they were so brilliant they didn't have to do the work because they knew it. As soon as the worksheet came their way, they passed. As soon as the test came their way, they passed. They were just super smart. But yet, the school said they were ADD. The school said that they were ADHD. The school said that they were bipolar. No, they're bored. Why? Because your American education system sucks. What's up? How you doing? Let me see if I can say that right. Giovanni? Hello, Giovanni. How are you doing? Sorry, it took me a minute. I'm a little bit away from the camera. But yeah, they over-medicate us over here in America. They over-medicate kids in a lot of places around the world. And that medication is horrible, guys. It causes night terrors. It can cause later on developmental disorders. Ritalin and Adderall and Klonopin and all these behavioral medications for children, they're not good. What you need to do is test that child. Test that child's intelligence. See if they're smart as a whip or see if they actually have a problem. Because a lot of times you just have a really smart kid on your hands and he just doesn't. He's bored. He knows what you're talking about. And that's why he's acting out. That's why he's not paying attention. That's why he's drawing. Because you're not interesting. And that's a problem with a lot of teachers. That's a problem with a lot of curriculum. They're teaching the same thing over and over and over again. Zenitsu. All right. Hello, Zenitsu. I hope I say that right. Please forgive me. But what keep? Oh, how am I? I'm doing great. Just woke up. Who keep? Okay. I think I'm getting trolls now. But that's all right. Y'all do y'all's thing. I don't mind y'all being here because y'all ain't going to bother me. If you got questions, please feel free to ask. But I'm on a rant right now, guys. The one thing that I've noticed being a child that was on medications as a kid, Okay with what? I'm talking about children being put on behavioral medication here in America and the American education system. It's crap, guys. It's not worth a dime because these kids are learning the same things we learn, just in a different way. And not only that, but they're over medicating children. They're telling everybody that your kid has ADD, your kid has ADHD, your kid has bipolar. Guys, it's just not right. Most of the time, you got a bored kid. Most of the time, you got a child that is more advanced than what the classes he's put in are. Sometimes you've got a child that is literally an artist. You know, he's a protege, and instead of literally taking and making that, you know, cementing that seed. You know, thank y'all for coming. Please like and subscribe. My name is Clint Gage. We're talking about over medication of children in schools today. But yeah, if you take and you test that child, you're gonna find things that you never understood. You're gonna learn things about them. Sometimes they're just super freaking talented. Sometimes they're super freaking smart. Sometimes they're incredible. And then we hindered them by slapping these medications on them, telling them you have to take it to go to school. And then you overdose them on that shit. And I've seen some overdose kids on Ritalin. You ever seen some kids whenever they're getting too much Ritalin for their medication? It's awful. They're little zombies. I feel so sad for them. I want to walk up to them and I want to hug them. I want to say it's going to be okay because I know you're stuck in your head and you can't do anything about it, baby, because I've been there. And the states are literally telling the parents they can't do anything about it. The kid has to be on the medication. And it's not fair to the child. When the child could just be really smart. You know, that could be his problem. It could be another issue. It could be something at home. But no, he's ADD. He's ADHD. It don't make sense. My kids never see the meds. I take them all. You know what, Shane? I respect that. If you've got kids that are supposed to be on that medication and you take it instead of them, I respect you because you take the pain instead of them. Because when you're a child on that stuff, it is frightening. It causes night terrors. It causes hallucinations. It causes frightening effects that people don't understand are what our kids go through. When you're on Ritalin or you're on Adderall, you know, with me, Adderall put me in mood swings, guys. I mean, I would freak out. I've never been a mad guy. I've never been, you know, aggressive. But, dude, I literally would take and throw controllers across the room because I didn't make the jump as far as I wanted to make it. You know, it was bad. And I never knew I was doing it, guys. I would have these mood swings and go absolutely bonkers. And I would never knew it happened. I never knew it happened, but it did. And now I have my parents telling me these stories when I got older. And that's something that has surprised me because it's kind of like that movie, The Adderall Diaries. If you get a chance to watch it, that's what your kid experiences. Because when they get older and they don't need it anymore, their memory is totally different from what yours is. First person at work, last to leave. LOL. I got you, man. I've been there. I used to work in the sewer. I was always the first one to show up, and I was always the last one to leave because I was always cleaning out everything. You know, I try to make everything spotless, even though it was, well, a sewer. But it made everything work longer. But yeah, that's another thing. If your kid has these conditions, don't freak out. Don't be upset. Don't think that they're never going to get anywhere in life, guys. Because I'm a schizophrenic epileptic and I'm an author. I'm an illustrator. I'm a blacksmith. I'm a bushcrafter. I'm a caregiver because I take care of a paralyzed friend of mine. You know, I'm an uncle, a dad, a teacher. Your kids can be anything if they've got a condition. It doesn't matter what the condition is. Now, if they've got like a super bad, like can't move, needs to be watched after their entire life, my heart goes out to you. Take care of that baby. He loves you to death. He knows nothing but you. So always be there for that baby. And if you can make friends with one of them people, you're going to see a smile that will literally brighten the rest of your year, guys. It will make you happy if you can walk up to one of those guys and just give them a hug. You know, one of them super special needs. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm special needs, but I'm not that special. I just need a tiny bit of help. But guys, if your kid's ADD, if your kid's schizophrenic, if your kid's epileptic, they will make a living for themselves. They will find a way to adapt. I did too. Now, does that mean that they don't need medication? No, I take medication for my epilepsy. It's right here. You know, it's a lot, but I take it. You know, I take medication for my schizophrenia, but it's only so I can function, guys. It's so I can still be a member of society. You don't have to worry about your child being on a condition or having a condition. What you got to worry about is the people that want to make money off of that child because he's got a condition. Because I'm telling you right now, Ritalin is not needed. Adderall is not needed. Klonopin is not needed. You know, these are things that can help them out when they're in college, maybe, but not when they're a child. Their brains are still forming, guys. I mean, come on. You know, I've seen so many people that are now tore up from the neck up because of those medications. And it's not right, guys. You know, it's not cool. We've got to find a different way. And if you're new, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. I make videos as often as I can. I'm making a quick one today because I got to go to a doctor's office. I got to go see my psychiatrist. And honestly, I'm going to try to bring you guys with me to see what y'all think. But anyway, yeah, dude, because my doctor, as an adult, she tries to change my medications all the time. I tell her, no, these are working. Leave it alone. She's like, no, we want to try this. We want to try. No, my medications are working. Leave it alone. You need to be that stern when it comes down to your child. No, my child doesn't need medication. I want an IQ test and a grade equivalency test. When you get those two tests, you figure out where your kid is in school. And those two tests right there can be the difference between him staying in first grade or you being the proud daddy of an 8-year-old in freaking third grade. You know what I mean? And I've seen so many kids that could have graduated high school early, like 13, 14, but they got put on that medication. They got put on Adderall. They got put on Klonopin. And it ruins your lives, man. Some people, it turns them into drug addicts. I was lucky I stayed away from drugs. You know, I actually fought with the doctor when they prescribed me marijuana for my seizures. I fought with him about it. But he literally ended up proving it to me one day. So, yes, some medicines are good, but very few are, man. Majority of the man-made medications we have are awful. I would suggest to most people to go holistic. You know, a goldenrod tea for having the flu, a nettle tea for having pneumonia or upper respiratory infection. You know, nature provides everything, guys. Learn about it. Learn about it and use it. You've got so many cures sitting in your backyard that you have no idea. You have no idea. Dandelions, we call them a weed, but they're medicinal. You can literally cure headaches and sinus infections with dandelion. But we call it a weed and we try to kill it. There are so many different ways of actually being able to take care of yourself without having to use medication. And for instance, you got an upset stomach, some honey and ginger. Your stomach's going to feel good in a minute. Throw a little bit of garlic in there and you got an antibacterial. You know, the ancient Egyptians, Imhotep, the real Imhotep, not the one from the show. The real Imhotep, he actually found out that honey was antibacterial. And he used to use it on the slaves to take care of their wounds and stuff. He made sure that the slaves were taken care of in Egypt. Now, we can take that same ancient knowledge that same knowledge about moss, that same knowledge about honey, that same knowledge about herbs and spices. And we can use that today. They use it in other countries like India. But us here in America, we're just like, no, it goes on a hamburger. Nah, dude, that turmeric can go in your drink to help with your digestion. You know, that black pepper that you got sitting up in the cabinet, use that sucker. It's got good properties to it too. Did you know that you cut your arm open and you're bleeding real bad? Throw some black pepper on there. Not only does it clot it, but it prevents infection. You know what? And that's holistic medicine. That's amazing things, guys. That's incredible. You know, that's nature. And we're getting away from that. We're running more towards we need meds. We need man-made. Thank all of y'all for showing up. Please like and subscribe. I talk about many topics here. Right now I'm going on a rant about holistic medicine because, man, today's medications are awful. I had a friend of mine take and was talking to me about their child. Their child got put on Ritalin. Now their child's not the same kid anymore. And they don't know what to do. And I'm trying to tell them what to do because I was a Ritalin baby. I was born in 1987. All right, guys, I'm 37 years old. And back in the 90s, it was a thing. It was a thing for your kid to be on medication. And I was on so much that it was destroying me. I took 7.5 50 milligram Ritalin every 4 hours. I took 300 Adderall every 4 hours. I took another 200 Klonopin every 4 hours. Do you know how much medication that was? I was a zombie. I was a pill popper, and I didn't even know it because it was the school that was making my mama do it. And she didn't know what she was doing. It wasn't until I was 12 years old and I could do nothing but sit there and wring my hands and stare forward like a zombie that my family was like, not anymore. No, you're killing my kid. Never again. And I've never been on them since. And you know what, guys? I still graduated high school. I still passed all my classes. It takes some strength. Yo, what up, Clint? Or what up, Flying 90? Ah, damn, I read your shit. You know, that just goes to show, man. Oh, I'm still waking up. About to get ready to do some work. I wanted to jump on here to do a quick video before I have to go to my doctor. But how you doing, Flying 90? Yeah, check out Flying 90, dude. He's got a great channel about running. He helps with health. He does a lot of stretches and stuff like that. So he's a great guy to check out, man. He's one of my faves. But anyhow, so yeah, guys, we need to understand that holistic medicines in nature are a lot better than what these doctors are giving us, guys. They're a lot better. You know, willow bark, it helps with rheumatoid arthritis. I know that because I have rheumatoid arthritis in my shoulder from being dislocated more than 12 times. So willow bark, man, grind it up, mash it up into a paste, spread it around on your arm. You're good. Not to interrupt, but I couldn't sleep last night and was bored and made you a channel banner if you wanted it. Dude, I'll take a channel banner. Hell yeah, man. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, guys, you know, we were talking about over medication and the way doctors push these pills nowadays. As a mentally disabled, physically disabled person, they push pills on you like crazy. They really, really do. How can I send it to you? Bro, check out my profile. I think my email address is there, and send it to me through email. That's the only way I could think of. Otherwise, send me an email, and then I'll send you my address, and then that'll work. Because I could use yours too, so I could send you a knife or a walking stick. Anyway, so yeah, we've got so many doctors nowadays that are just like, no, you need a new pill. No, you need a new pill. No, you need a new pill. It's just not right. You don't need all those pills. You might need one or two. In my case, I have to have 4. I have to. But it's not like I like it. The rest of what I do is holistic. The rest of how I take care of myself is nature. You don't need all the rest. But anyway, oh, I got a new friend online. But anyway, guys, I'm hitting the 20-minute mark. I'm going to go to 30 minutes, and then I got to go run to my RV and get dressed because I'm waiting on my dad to come get me for my doctor's visit. Might just do a live feed from the doctor's office so y'all can see just how much they push pills on people. And yeah, we're going to go from there. But dude, Flying 90, like I said, check it out because otherwise next time I'm on your next time I'm on your live feed, I'll send you my email address if we can't get this figured out, because I damn sure will take a banner for my channel. That would be freaking awesome. All right, man. Next time you go live, bro, let me know, or actually I'll get an alert. But next time you go live, I'll just give you my email address. I got to write it down. I don't have it memorized. The phone is only a few months old. So I'm still getting used to working the cell phone and YouTube. Heck yeah, no worries at all. That's what I'm saying, Flying 90. You know, like I said, guys, if you're new here, please like, please subscribe. My name is Clint Gage. I got my buddy here, Flying 90. We have great conversations here. We talk about serious topics from all around the world. Right now, we were talking about over-medication of children and the American people as it is. Because, you see, I take an antipsychotic because I'm a schizophrenic. There's no reason I should have to take 3 of them. You know, I should only need 1. But the state says I have to have all 3. So, really, guys, y'all gonna mess me up that bad? But hey, that's just how it is. But, you know, it's been an amazing video. We're at 22 minutes. We had a hell of a turnout today. I think I'm going to cut it off here because I've still got some stuff to get done, guys. But don't worry. I'll be back later on today. Y'all get some shorts, maybe a video from my doctor's office. We're going to see what's going to go down. All right. Check y'all then. Later, Flying 90. Have a great day. And to all y'all that here that are new, please like, please subscribe, and hit the bell icon. That way y'all can catch me next time. All right. Check y'all later. I hit the wrong button. Hit the button.